How's it going, everyone? My name is Dave. Welcome to this channel and another 2-minute devotion. If this is your first time here, this is where I normally do a short 2-minute devotion, but today I want to get a little bit personal. I want to talk about how faith can help you overcome things like abuse and trauma and rejection. So I'm going to share a little bit of my story. Okay, so normally about now I would be putting 2 minutes up on the clock, but today I'm not going to worry so much about the time because I really want to be sensitive to the topic and share a little bit about my story. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is the one where this woman goes to see Jesus and she brings with her this really expensive bottle of perfume. Now her plan is to anoint Jesus with this perfume, but rather than just twisting the top off, scripture tells us that she actually breaks the bottle open. And it doesn't take long for the guys who are watching this happen to start accusing the woman of wasting something of great value. But Jesus comes to the woman's defense by telling everyone that she has actually done something beautiful for him. Now, when I was growing up, I believe that I was a lot like that bottle of perfume, broken and wasted. You see, from the age of 6 to about 11, I was sexually abused. And that meant that I spent a lot of my childhood feeling broken and rejected and alone. Now, when I was around people, I would put on this brave face and pretend that I was really outgoing. But most of the time, I was actually really shy and withdrawn and really self-conscious. And because I was so shy and timid, I would often get bullied by other kids, and that just left me feeling even more alone and even more afraid and even more rejected than ever before. And this went on long after the sexual abuse ended. And the trauma that I experienced caused me to have a lot of psychological issues as I was growing up because I always felt like something was broken and that my life was wasted. But when I was a senior in high school and first started to learn about God and listen for his voice in my life, I began to understand that just like the bottle of perfume in the story, I may have been broken, but I was still of great value to God. My life wasn't wasted because God was turning my story into something beautiful for him. And the more that I've leaned into my faith over the years, the more I've experienced Jesus turning the broken pieces of my childhood into a mosaic of his grace. Now, this has come from a lot of prayer and counseling and support, but I've experienced God rewrite my story by allowing me to help other people who have faced similar trauma, abuse, rejection, and pain. Perhaps all you need to know today is that you're not alone, that there are other people who have experienced the pain that you've experienced. And if God can change the direction of my life, then I believe he can change yours too, no matter what you've been through. Well, that brings us to the question of the day, which is, how can I pray for you in your brokenness today? If you leave a comment below, I will make sure to pray for you. And please feel free to share this video with anyone you think that it will help. I'll see you next time.